Hello everyone, it's Kylie and welcome back to my channel. And I'm sorry I've been really inconsistent with posting. School has just been so crazy and hard and just I have so much work to do. So school gets out for us this Thursday and it's kind of frustrating that we get out way later than like everyone else, it seems like. But once I'm out, I will be filming, hopefully like getting videos out there like twice a week. So that's exciting, and I'm so sorry for the whole delay and everything. I'm really sorry, and I really want to get back into it. So if you guys saw my last video, you know that I am vegan, and today I'm doing a vegan Q&A, which I actually really enjoy watching other people's like this, and they're a good way to find out information if you're new to the topic. And you guys had some questions for me on Instagram, and if I ever do a Q&A like this again, which I think I might because I don't know, I feel like it's going to be fun. Be sure to follow my Instagram at Kylie Ryan Moore. I post lots of cool pictures and stuff, and I think you guys should definitely follow me and get a little bit more into my life. But yeah, so I think I'm going to answer all the questions you guys asked me on Instagram, and I'd love to answer any more questions you have, so leave a comment below if you'd like to see another Q&A. Without further blabbing, let's get right on into the question and answer. So one of you guys said, "Hey Kylie, I love you so much, girl," and I love you too. Oh gosh, I love you guys so much. You guys, what inspired you to become a vegan, and how long have you been vegan so far? So I don't really know what inspired me exactly. It was initially the health reason. I've always been like a health nut out of all my friends. In the last video I said I didn't know someone that was vegan, but I actually do, sort of. Like, I'm not close with them, like they're older and stuff, but I do know them. And then I think I was watching a video about, I don't really want to say who, or I watched a person's video on YouTube, and then I saw in the like suggested videos on the side of the video a girl named Freely the Banana Girl post about that person's diet and how it was bad, and I was kind of curious. I'm like, oh, why? And then I clicked on it, and then she was basically saying how she was like undercarbed and starving herself, and that the stuff she was eating wasn't healthy, so she was just ruining her body. So I found that really interesting, and watching the other girl's video before that, I thought what she was eating was relatively healthy and that it was good food, but after watching Freely's video, I was like, wow, this is interesting. And being the health nut I was before, I was curious as to learn more, so I watched some of her videos and learned about more in depth about being vegan and how good it is for your body. And then that's when I was introduced to the animal side of it, so now it's definitely both, like health and animal. That's kind of what started it. I knew someone, and then I just found out more information. So I think part of the reason more people aren't vegan is because they're not educated. So once that I learned, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never going back to the old. But okay, wow, that was only one question. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to try to go through this faster. And how long have you been vegan so far? I started being vegan the day after Easter, mainly because I was thinking about making the transition for a while. But I think Easter sparked it because I ate really, really unhealthy that day. And if you saw my Easter treats video, I made a lot of not healthy treats. Like, the more that I've been vegan, I've become more healthy and like exiting things away from my diet and stuff like that. Okay, and the next person asked 3 questions, so I'll answer all of them. How did you find things to eat that are vegan? Were there some things that you didn't know that weren't vegan and now you can't eat them? And also, what food do you miss the most? Okay, so for the first question, where do you find things to eat that are vegan? And it's not like things are hard to find that are vegan. Like, I mainly eat a huge amount of fruit. Wow. And then I'll eat like some vegetables at dinner and stuff like that. But obviously at your local grocery store. And I think that's pretty much where I get everything, but I do shop more at Trader Joe's, or that's like my favorite grocery store to go because they have like cool snacks and stuff like different from other grocery stores, but you can still eat a lot of stuff that you couldn't before with moderation, if that makes sense. Like, you can still eat bread, pastas, stuff like that, and you can pretty much find it vegan food everywhere. But if you want a bigger variety, definitely like Whole Foods and stores like that. And your next question was there foods that were vegan that you didn't know were before? Not really. When I was just starting to be vegan, I was like really researching and stuff. And one thing that I didn't really know of, but I knew before I ate stuff, I guess. So I never ate anything that I didn't know was vegan, if that makes sense. And one of those things is gelatin, which is in lots of candies and stuff. And it's actually like processed through animals or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I know that gelatin isn't vegan. A huge controversial food is honey, but I consider that to be an animal product, so I don't eat it. But all the stuff I'm eating I know is vegan and has been, so I don't know if that really answers your question. And also, what food do you miss the most? I don't really miss food too much. I mean, because the reason I don't really miss food too much is because I would feel so guilty if I put that food in my body, and I know how bad it is for my body. I just can't put, like, even if I wanted something so bad, which I don't have cravings, I'm perfectly happy with fruit, and especially since it's warm outside, it's just like so refreshing. But I can't crave something that I know is going to destroy my body. Yeah, I don't really have cravings for any food or anything like that. Alright, and the next person asked, was it hard giving up dairy and meat? I think maybe like initially in like the first week or two, dairy wasn't hard because I immediately switched to almond milk for like cooking and stuff. I think if anything, meat was a little bit hard. And it's harder because my family's not vegan and they eat it all the time, but not anymore. It's not hard, but I think shrimp was hard for me. And sausage, but I can't eat it anymore. Like, knowing that I have to kill animals and I don't miss it at all. I'd rather save their lives than eat them, so it's not hard at all. It would be much harder for me to eat it and feel guilty about it than just not eat it at all and knowing that I'm doing something good. The next person asked, what do you take for supplements for not eating meat and dairy? So you don't really need to have supplements if you're balancing your fruits and vegetables and grains right. A misconception of vegans, because a lot of times I think, oh, how are you gonna get your calcium? How are you gonna get your iron? How are you gonna get this, that, all this stuff? It's in the food you eat. It's in fruits and vegetables. It's in all that stuff, and I'm eating so much of it that I'm getting it. Like, watermelon is my favorite fruit, and it has so much calcium and iron in it. Like, initially, I didn't think it had any because that's what I was told. But if you research it, it does have some, and for the amount I eat it, I'm getting tons. And then there's the greens that I eat, and it's just, it's not really a problem for me, but I think what concerns others is protein. You can get protein from nuts and stuff like that and other foods, but it's in fruit in small amounts, so if you eat tons of fruit, you are getting some. Yeah, so occasionally I will have toast with peanut butter or have peanut butter on the side. It's kind of like a treat though, because I try not to eat oil and fats. I'm trying to live the high carb, low fat, vegan, plant-based diet is what it's called. Protein does come where there is fat and oils, so I don't really know if it's a supplement, but I do have a completely all organic protein powder. And it's like all 100% organic and stuff, and I'll occasionally put that in smoothies. Sometimes I forget. But now I think it's really nice to put in smoothies, and I can't really taste it, so that's the closest thing I use. But I don't think there's any need to put supplements in your bodies because it's all processed. And the last person asked, when did you decide to become a vegan? And I already answered this before, day after Easter. Yeah, so I've been vegan for like 2 months now, over 2 months, and it has been great. Okay, I don't want to ever go back, ever. I don't think I can. But that's all the questions I got, and if you guys would like to know more, please follow my Instagram and let me know if you'd like to ask me more questions or anything like that, and I'd love to. And this was actually really fun making it, and I have lots more knowledge to share with you guys, and more tips and advice, and more to share. So if you guys want to know more, please just let me know and communicate with me. I'm I'm pretty good at responding to comments on Instagram and on my channels, so yeah, just let me know. I hope you guys support what I'm doing, and I'd love to inspire others, so I love you all, and bye!